Hello everyone and welcome back. Hope things are well. Good morning. Hope you've enjoyed the Brighton game yesterday. I'm going to put my hand up now and assume that it is a positive result against Brighton because I'm actually pre-recording this before the match. And I wanted to showcase Newcastle United's brand new club shop because a lot of you guys are asking questions, when is it going to open? I walked past it outside St James's Park, I can see all this development taking place. When can we go inside and when can we see the new club shop with our own eyes? And I feel like in this video be a fantastic time to come out and just tell you where the club is now, tell you about all the positive news in terms of the club shop, because it's close, it's exciting, it is close, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Newcastle has actually done with Adidas inside that club shop there. But I feel like now is a good time just to come out in a video just to explain to you guys exactly where we are now, so you can all walk away from this video just knowing the true facts and just knowing a good rough estimate of when the club shop's going to open. So I've seen from our outlets and I've seen from fellow YouTube channels and whatever it may be that in terms of the opening time, they actually said it was meant to be around mid-October at the latest when the club shop is going to open. So today, by the time you guys are watching it, it's October the 20th. Again, it's not open, so that information clearly hasn't been correct, or there's been a delay or whatever it has been. The fact that it's said mid-October, it's not mid-October, it's going to be past that, and we know that now. So in terms of Newcastle, in terms of the facts, in terms of, well, when is it going to open? So just to update you on our current temporary club shop. So this is a club shop Newcastle has actually brought in, designed so we can make money and so you guys can actually come in, buy new merchandise, buy new kits, have somewhere in person in Newcastle where you can actually go in and buy the brand new kits without needing to buy it online, without needing to wait for several weeks. So you have a temporary club shop where you guys can go into now. So to tell you a quote from Magpie 24/7, so they need to get a move on with you upgrade the club shop with time running out and the planning permission for the temporary store, which was granted up to November the 18th, 2024. The land must be restored to its former condition no later than the expiry date, but the new Adidas shop doesn't look close to done yet. That was about 2 weeks ago when he posted that, by the way, in terms of the new Adidas club shop. But the main point that I wanted to mention there is the fact that he said that in terms of planning permission, Newcastle can only have that land up until November the 18th. So once it hits November the 18th, they have got to get rid of the temporary club shop, which gives you a good rough estimate straight away, because surely logically the new club shop will be open before November the 18th. So I know it's not an ideal date, but you know it has to be open within that time frame. I don't know in terms of laws whether Newcastle could potentially extend that November the 18th date if they felt like there was going to be a bit of a delay behind me in terms of the club shop. But I don't think the club needs to be there, and I tell you why. I've had a chance to walk past that today. I'm sure you guys have seen it on the match day. I've seen it walking through Newcastle during the week. It looks quite close. I still feel like it's probably going to take 2 weeks, but I'm telling you now, that looks good. In terms of the inside, yes, there's nothing on the inside just yet, but you can see in terms of the design of inside the club shop, the escalators, for example, have been moved across to the other side. You can see Newcastle has clearly done all the work inside the club shop. And in terms of now, it's just getting the outside done, which you can see currently with an unfinished Newcastle United badge, which looks lovely, by the way. Get all the outside done now to get the pictures, all the framings of the players outside as well, and the inside, of course, you've got to get whatever they want to get done in there. I don't know if it was going to be a cafe or maybe some sort of leisure area where Newcastle fans can kind of sit down in the club shop. I don't know if that's a thing. I can't tell at the minute. It doesn't look close enough to be open next week, for example, but it doesn't look that far off, to be honest. Now, you've got to remember, the staff members in there are working on the clock. There's staff members working here now in a match. There's people inside there working now. So even on a match day, you can see they're working as fast as they can to get this open. In terms of Newcastle United's fixtures, we don't play at home next weekend. We are away at Chelsea, but we do have Chelsea in the Carabao Cup on the Wednesday. Maybe they might potentially try and rush it open for that game. I don't think they will. In terms of a couple of things you should expect from Newcastle United before the club shop opens, just like any of our kit launches or just like anything that we've done this season, we always promote it in advance. The club shop won't just open a random day. Newcastle United will post pictures on social media. They'll probably have a date, I would have thought, on social media a few days beforehand to try and get the hype going, to try and get a bit of a buzz going, and that then will be the definitive answer for you guys to have. But that will come out before the club shop opens, and I reckon we'll get the official date within the next 2 weeks if you want my personal opinion. But again, we'll have to wait and see in terms of that. But that's one thing Newcastle United will do. I would have thought, again, as I mentioned before, it will open when the temporary club shop is still open. So hopefully for Newcastle, they can try and disperse the crowds a little bit. And they need to have a comfortable couple of days first. And the new club shop won't open on a match day. It'll open on an off day during the week. Probably preparation for a match day, so staff members can get used to inside, security can do all the operations they need to do, just so Newcastle can have a safe, smooth experience going into a match day. And then on a match day when we have thousands of people outside, then you can handle a large bulk of an audience. So that's probably the idea Newcastle is going to be looking to do, and it's something that you guys should expect very soon. I will say it again, I'm excited. I had a good chance to look at it before the Brighton game yesterday. I had a couple of chances during the week where I walked past the club shop just to look inside. Well, we're looking inside the windows that are on display, and just to physically see where it's looking now. And it does look good. It does not look that far off. And within the next 2 weeks, I personally think we'll get an announcement of when it's going to come out, or you'll get some definitive answers of when the club shop will open. But once again, November the 18th, it has to be open before then, unless Newcastle is somehow able to get an extension on that planning permission that we currently have at the temporary club shop. But it is expected to be open before November the 18th. That is a clear and obvious answer for you. That's not me speculating, that's not me telling you this is going to happen, this is going to happen. That's me stating the facts that's been portrayed on social media. So that's the big one. What do you think? Are you going to go to the new club shop when it opens on opening day? It's going to be round, but are you going to do it? Are Newcastle perhaps going to release new stock that's going to come out in the new club shop? Have they got special guests? Will they have ex-players, current players in on opening day? What will the club do? They've got a lot of different ideas they can do, and I'm intrigued to see which one they're going to go with. But as always, when the new club shop opens, you know what you're going to see in the channel. You're going to see a vlog on the day, in the moment, with thousands of people there. Make sure you either come along to it, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss the content back home, or make sure you get a chance to go on for yourself, experience Newcastle. It's been quite a positive few years for this football club ever since the takeover. So even if you don't want to buy anything, just go in there and just see what it looks like. Have your own thoughts about the club shop, look for yourself and investigate for yourself, I guess is perhaps the word of going about it. But make sure you give it a chance, make sure you give the club a chance, and make sure you have a chance to perhaps pop in at some point. But for me, as I said before, I'll be doing a vlog on it once it comes out, and I'm sure Newcastle are going to have a brilliant launch. I thought the last launch at the temporary club shop, bear in mind that was much smaller, and you would have thought it would have been a bit hectic. I thought it was quite smooth, the last launch for the club shop, so I've got to give them credit on that. And I reckon that'll be a brilliant launch when it comes out. It's looking good. Nearly there. It is nearly there. Not quite yet though, and I'm hoping you've got some answers coming away from this video. But appreciate you watching, guys. Take care. I'm going to head off to the Newcastle women's match today, so hopefully they do well against Charlton. But I wish you all the best, and we'll see you all in the next one.